Today we are back for Uber Sundays. It's March 26th, so it's officially spring. I don't think, obviously, today is the day of spring. At least I don't think so. But I say that because obviously Ubers has been suffering from the fact that there are so very few actual legendaries within the tier, which is something, one that's unprecedented, but also something it's used to. It's kind of something that defined the tier. And so the tier has likely just not been what it was. I don't play it often enough, but not been what it was since past generations. Now with Home coming out, which is set to release in spring, things that's obviously gonna change. Right? So looking forward to that. That was the point of that whole whatever the hell that was. Probably should have looked at the team. Shout outs to my boy. He goes by Agency. Shout out the Agency, I suppose. But today, what I'm looking to do is click Hydra Steam in the Sun. Yeah, it's really just that simple. Clawzyre, Hatterene is eject button, leftovers, choice scarf. But I have outrage, which means I have to outrage lock. Well, you might iron bundles and I'll clap it, I might just clap it. I might just clap the bundle. Straight up. Unless it's Sash bundle. You could annihilate, that's the only switch you need to have to fighting stab. Yeah, so that bundle got clapped. No. But annihilate, I'm gonna clap this annihilate with the wake. Straight up. I don't think this gets affected by like the Rage Fist gets boosted. This guy's lost his mind unless he's Terra Water. Even then, I don't think I'd die unless it's Terra. Yeah, it is. So they're on Terra Water here. Gee, that did nothing actually. Drain Punch. Okay, maybe he's not. Maybe he's not crazy. So I'm gonna have to wet him up with this young Draco Micha. So eject button Hattie. So he's subbing because he needs to. He's getting the Rage Fist boosts. So let's say that he Rage Fists this turn. He knows I'll switch. If I go Hatterene, he'll just Rage Fist. I need my two special attackers to be at the utmost. I guess I don't need Flutter Mane to be at full, but it'd be nice. What's the alternative here? Would be to... because he's at +1. My sun is about to go away. Gotta give Flutter up. Maybe not. So he Rage Fist straight up. I didn't think he would. I don't agree with it, but it worked in this case. What do I even need doing? I need CCing Koraidon to just body him. Yeah, body him. And then whatever offensive mods he has left, Tusk and Clawzyre can handle. So I could go Hatterene and Terra normal. That doesn't really solve anything. So I'll do is Walking Wake first. Unfortunately, well, I have Terra Fairy, but unfortunately I won't have the Sun boost. This will do a good bit, but nothing too crazy. Drain Punches. But he only has +1 attack, +1 defense, so Koraidon's natural bulk should suffice as far as the one-shot. Because I have the... I believe it's 1.5. I don't remember, it might be 1.3. Annihilate is a lot more annoying than I remember. Outrage would mean... Outrage is the same power though. Must CC. Okay, it does one shot. I was like, I'm pretty sure. I mean, like I doubt you take a less than 50 after a bulk up with no defense. You can tell he was no defense by how he's eating my hits. And now Great Tusk, and I haven't used my Terra, so Great Tusk obviously gets the defense boost and its life orb. But Great Tusk beats everything other than Miraidon. Miraidon is obviously walled by the combination of Clodsire and Hatterene, right? I still have the Healing Wish, I still have the Nuzzle, I still have all the things. And he can't play around because I could say Specs, Overheat. We recover here to ensure we're always at the utmost. We always just Tusk on him because he has no ground resist. Yeah. Let's see, Roddy Press. Is there a reason to EQ? No. Well, yeah, I mean, there's no reason not to. I guess Body Press does more than Tinglu, right? Right. It's Helmet Tinglu, though. That's interesting. Something I didn't explicitate. I was trying to say anticipate. Expect and anticipate at the same time. Something I didn't explicitate. So, Body Press did nothing. That's just because I think Tinglu's defense is really high as well. The Rock Helmet does annoy me. But it is what it is. He actually rocked. I did not expect that. But I also don't blame him for going for it. As the EQ, as I get the eject. What do I get? Do I get Koraidon? Nice. So Koraidon would need to Flare Blitz KO me, which isn't happening. So if he U-turns, I get the eject button, which I actually prefer to have Great Tusk, and I don't want to use my eject button on this. Especially if he blitzes. Yeah, I figured he'd U-turn. Some Raiden can come in, and Clodsire always just comes in. He can always overheat, but Cloud is just awful. Yeah, you thought I was unaware potentially. The good thing though, you should scout for that. And now I get to Koraidon here and pick up a KO. That boy got the speed boost, but I'm naturally faster, so you're gonna get clapped. So yeah, Koraidon loves putting his hands on these guys, man. He just loves it. You can tell. Look at him. Look at him. He just loves it. Oh, his boots. That's boots and is doing. Jesus. Clodsire is no fucking joke when it comes to Spadef. So if Overheat is doing 50, Draco's doing 46, and he's not Specs, Houston, we have a freaking problem. So now I can go Hatterene because I can get the eject button on my Koraidon, go to that, and just hit that Young Outrage, and it's a bloodbath, you know? So we preserve that eject button skillfully as he makes the right play going Tinglu, trying to bait out the confusion, as it'll give him at least some fighting chance on the off chance that he has agility or something like that. But that's a permanent special attack drop for the remainder of the game. That's game one. That Annihilate gave me a lot more pride. I did not max with F and the Terra Water. I mean, truth be told, it did what, 30? So the Hydro Steam, a Specs Hydro Steam was only going to do 60%. That's insane with a special attack boost. Yeah, I think it did 30. Yeah, so 30 would have been neutral. That's nuts. 60%. Annihilate has dumb HP. Like I always say this, but this is the generation of HP. Like everybody has high HP. Just a bunch of high HP mods. Tusk. I don't think all the Paradox have high HP, but a lot of them do. Unless it has some ridiculous pump in another area, like an Iron Bundle situation, where to make Delibird good, you truly had to toss Delibird out the window and essentially created a clone that is nothing like Delibird, stats wise, because it's not like Megas where you just added the 100. At least I don't know. Is that how Paradoxes work? I just perceive them as completely different Pokemon, but I never really looked into that, so let me know. It's cool to see Shenpao. It's been so long seeing a lot of these beasts. Get Quaco Val hanging with the Kings. Yeah, 1208. And I like Palafin as well. Have fun, brother. Koraidon's Outrage could be good with that Terrafire. I just need this gun. Clodsire is there for maybe Pulse, maybe Palafin. We'll see. Definitely these three. 1, 2, 3. Which means Pulse / Shampoo. Excellent. I do wish I had Dragon Claw sometimes, because of shit like this. I could just kill him. Because I don't know if he's physical or special. If I go Clodsire and he's physical, I'm done. Because he just darts. If I go for Outrage, I just get locked. But I understand needing all the moves I have, right? Actually, was I a special attack boost or was I a speed boost? I didn't pay attention to the walking way beats. There might have been speed, because that Hydra Steam did nothing. Clodsire won't get one shot, but it's such a critical mon. She's gonna go Hatterene here, which seems insane. Okay. So I could Terra this. Terra Nuzzle, which means I'd be staring down. Terra Nuzzle would neutralize this since it's DD. Yeah. So let's do that. Terra Nuzzle. Phantom Forces. Is it worth nuzzling next turn? You're gonna Phantom Force. Eye Dazzling Gleam. He then Dragon Darts as I go to Tusk and beat him. His Nuzzle back. He might actually not be sashed. He wasn't, which is dumb as hell if you DD'd on my fucking Koraidon. Something was like, hey, this guy's just bonkers. So he goes Palafin in the sun. So I don't need to explain to y'all why that ain't the wave. So I'm not gonna poison him actually, because it doesn't really. I'm not gonna paralyze him because it doesn't really matter. So what I'm gonna end up doing is Dazzling Gleam here, flip turns. I could have stopped that with my I actually forgot about the eject button. So this is actually funny. So what do I want? Let's wake him up with the walk. So it was speed. Okay, that's why I did so little to okay. So we can just Hydro Steam here. There's no point in Dracoing. The problem of what's his face coming is way too. I guarantee value with the Hydro Steam, whereas if I had Draco, then he just rogue went hard Flutter Mane, I was done in this town. So it's Protosynthesis as I Claudie. Claudie is just godly. Oh, that's why they're on side shot. Oh, yeah, that makes sense now. Because I'm like, oh shit. And this is an issue for a lot of reasons. I actually just processed the fact that this is an issue for a lot of reasons. Holy shit. Like I could lose to this. Like I should have Toxic there. I completely forgot about the side shot because I'm like, okay, I wall this. And the fact that he has Protosynthesis and I use my... Actually, no. I'm not. It's not over yet. Because I Terra Normaled my Hatterene. So my Hatterene is... I can Nuzzle this. And then I can get rid of his speed boost. Though Koraidon benefits him. So, like, I need my Walking Wake speed boost. So let's say Hatterene. He has to Side Shock here, which I'll eat because of my defense and his lack of... So we'll Nuzzle here. If he stays into Nuzzle, let me Nuzzle, then yeah, then I have him. My Flutter Mane effectively just neutralize this thing. I can't Healing Wish on foot. Well, I could if he gets fully paralyzed. Does not get fully paralyzed with a jerk. With an a-hole. And this allows for me to Draco. So we'll ball with the shadows here. Ball with the shadows, and we Life Orb, so we're a problem. As Shampoo likely to come out here. That's why I got them rocks. So just on the odd chance he was feeling himself a little too much. Now what's interesting is that the Shampoo's typing is really problematic for me. Cloud's Ire is sackable. I'm sure I'd like to have the water absorb, but I have a walking wake. He's life orb on the POW. But he probably expected me to fear he's thinking this is a speed tie. It's not. It ain't. It's my Ice Shard, but figured he might like, okay, well, Ice Shard's not killing him anyway, so if I can win the speed tie, that's a dead Koraidon, but it was never a tie to begin with. So Palafin and Sun, Quaker Val. So I'm gonna Flutter Mane because it's just a it's just a hungry beast. I didn't remember that I did just enough to Palafin to have it die with hazards. I don't know why he went Quake unless he's gonna Terra. Didn't Terra yet, did he? Either way, Moonblast is my strongest move. Probably should Wall of Shadow. What? Did he Terra? I forgot. Pretty sure he didn't Terra. GG. He might have just had a Terra that wasn't, I don't know what it could be, that it's better to stay fighting. Or maybe something else I had on my team is I don't want to change my type because then that thing is going to eat me up. But I played very poorly around I keep wanting to say Mischievous. I actually can't remember that thing's name right now. Fluttermane, there we go. This is the third Annihilate in the man. Annihilate is that guy in the Uber tier, it seems. And I'm finding it. This guy is a competent opponent. He's almost as high as I. This is about to be a good showdown. Boy's packing pecs, so you know he's pushing P. What the fuck am I talking about? But Draco me. If I had the special attack boost, I'd wake him the fuck up. But Fluttermane is good too. That's probably max for that Toxapex, which makes this a tricky game because, well, I guess I have Psy Shock, but none of these are plus special attack. I like plus special attack shit. I'm gonna make my walking wake plus special attack. I'm not going to. It's too late. If it was in the beginning of the live, then sure. But I could set this up because Koraidon's never getting past his Tusk. And right now it's looking hard that walking wake's gonna get past his pecs. So Fluttermane in the sun is going to have to really carry the boats like my boy David Goggins, you know. It's funny, I had several Goggins phases, if you know guys. I'm talking like since 2017, way before I think he was popular like he is now. So it's kind of funny that he's like a meme now. He only has one good water resist, but it's so good. And I don't have a ton of good hazards. I just have rocks. Okay, so what can we do here? So phase one, I'm gonna try to catch his Koraidon leading for me, which is blessed. If his is scarfed, or he just Terra Fires here and eats the hit, both of which are bad. So I'd assume he'd guard Pex if he's going to switch out. I can't risk him terroring this and killing my Fluttermane, otherwise I cannot beat most of his team. So I know if he stays in, he's gonna go for a move that can touch me. I don't think he'd risk. So he goes Corviknight on me. This is partly good because I get to knock off what I'm assuming is going to be leftovers. Yes, and that's going to be critical for who stays into Ironhead Blood. Oh, I'm doing good damage. Oh, that's good damage. That Corviknight is no longer a dragon counter. Again, I'm not plus special attack, so the pecs. If I was plus special attack, this shit was a wrap right there. So this man goes Annihilate. He's a true savage. He's a true savage. True savage in the truest sense. We saw a little I did to him. I say we forced the Terra and go back to the situation we were in before. And you bulks up. Oh shit! I lost the boost. Well, the speed boost wasn't that relevant. I thought I had a special attack boost. 62% Drain Punch. Shit. Should Rage Fist here. Let me get that good damage. Put you in Flutter Rain range. Yeah, because you didn't want Flutter Mane coming in. Yup. So now I can only knock him out without Rage. So Flutter Mane is gonna knock this bad boy out with Moonblast. Because Moonblast into Mystical Fire should. Ah, damn. Boy went Pex. That boy went Pex on me. Moonblast did a good bit actually. Can't have Intoxicating out in these streets. Problem is that, well, phase 1 would be, yeah, I can't have Intoxicating. But this would be opportunity to get Tusk slash Corvinado in. And I don't want Corvinado healing after all the work I done put in. So if I were to pivot back to Flutter Mane, I think the Corviknight is healthy enough to where it could take a Mystical Fire outside of the sun. If I'm staring down his Great Tusk, let's go Rocks. I know Corviknight is coming in, but at least he has to roost, which means my Rocks will remain up, and you're gonna see why that's gonna matter. He defogs immediately. What a scumbag! He's Helmet Pex. This is such an interesting thing because he's not what I thought he'd be. Which means my Walking Wake with a special attack boost would probably ravage his team. Like, just, it wouldn't have cared. But that's not what I have, so gotta make do. Okay. I have the special attack boost now, so I can go Flutter Mane on his Corviknight, but that Corviknight is a key glue. Cause I can't. Well, I was never outrage sweeping, but because of his Great Tusk getting boosted in the sun, and Tinglu is just a physical beast. People forget how beastly Tinglu is in and of itself. It's a chance he may roost. Defogs, okay, so he's committing to the defog life, which is problematic. Okay. Okay. My eject button is important, but so what I'll end up doing is parafishing. The Nuzlocke Pex, it's not really for. I guess it could be for paras. I'll likely get them eventually. I know Corviknight's coming in, and I get to keep my what's his face? If he gets the roost off, I get to keep my because now it's a true game of, man, if my Koraidon was SD2, there's so many ways we win this, but I gotta play this patiently. He actually U-turned there on a Koraidon. That's insane. So it lets me know that he doesn't properly consider risk versus reward, and it's offensive Tusk, which is good to know because my Koraidon can then I think that's Bandit. Actually, that's probably the best news so far, truth be told to you. You should never go Koraidon anybody. Fucking shit, I'm getting wrecked. If I lose my Tusk, yeah, that's Bandit. Good Terra. This. If I Terra this, then I can't Terra Fire. Is that relevant? Not really. Terra Normal, is that relevant? Not really. So Terra Fairy would give me his Tusk. And I know he won't switch out. Then I'm staring down. Because I could eject button and go Flutter Mane, but I have one turn of Sun left. So... Oh right, Headlong Rush isn't... I don't know why I thought about CC. That was a very big mistake. I both wasted my Terra and sacked my... when I could have just gone to Hatterene. Oh my god, I am so sorry for that play, guys. Like, I am truly in sorriness. I haven't lost or anything, but that was like a big brain fart. Literally, because I'm seeing it looks like CC, and so my brain's like, okay, well, CC, that did nothing. He's supposed to, man. So that means this, I could have bodied bro with fucking damn. So now he's gonna go back to the Tusk. Now this is good and it's good and not good. Obviously it would have been better to have my Tusk, especially with his Koraidon still running around. My Tusk was just offensively amazing. Like, Tusk was great. Tusk could beat every mon on his team left. EQ could body Annihilate. It was just foolish on my end, you know. Because now I got to go to Hatterene. Now the upside is that now the Toxapex can't comfortably come in, and I'm coming to realize I might Tinglu, truth be told. Saxon Annihilate. Yeah, I didn't play this super well. I assumed Walking Wake would have had to be plus special attack though, because of the. So I have the Healing Wish still. So I have Shadow Ball here. The Pex is getting to a KO. He might not even toxic. He toxics. That's fine because I have the Healing Wish. He can never allow Pex to die, obviously. So now he Tinglu's. He Baneful Bunkers. Okay. He goes Corviknight. Okay, that's because he's expecting to be around to tell the tale. Fuck. Nah. So now you turn. Actually, very surprised he stayed in there. Hatterene, half speed Corviknight should be slower. Because there are several times where I could have won this game. Well, not one, but I killed his Corviknight. Like, if he loses to Corviknight, then I can outrage spam. Which is, it's not the end of the world, but he doesn't know that my Koraidon is scarfed. I don't think. And so that's not in his best interest. I'm guessing it's like, okay, well, I have the Terra, so I'll be fine. But now he has to go for Blitz. It's the only thing that can touch me, or U-turn, I suppose. Now I've lost for sure. But I lost myself this game. Yeah, now he made the double. Even there, Koraidon, where it was a Koraidon versus Pex. I suppose he was like, okay, well, he might just U-turn. The only thing he can U-turn out into is the toxic. So that makes sense. That was a solid position play. But yeah, that's going to be, I think, I don't know. Maybe the speed is a preference thing, and maybe I just didn't run into the matchups that the speed would be more beneficial for. But I know if I had special attack there, washed. I washed, bro. I got this fucking wrecked, dude. We're gonna end it there. Good, well played by a dude. Poorly played on mine. So, hope you enjoyed. Hit the like button if you did, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.